Thank you, Fiona.
All right. Hello, everyone. I am Erica Kessie. First of all, this is a mini training on LinkedIn audio, but I'm not a LinkedIn trainer. I just have had plenty of people, about 8 people, and then also I was in this leads group, and they asked me to come and do a training on LinkedIn audio, and I'm like, okay, fine. So sure, I'll do it. So I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen and get right into it because it's a mini training. Don't want to hold people long. Just want to share the bits and get you going. If you're a kinetic learner, I do suggest you pull up LinkedIn, like minimize the screen and pull up LinkedIn and go ahead and go through the motions with me. That's why this is a great way to do and go ahead and get your LinkedIn audio room set up. All right, so let me share my screen. And I'm pulling up LinkedIn. All right, here we are. So I was actually in a LinkedIn audio room before coming on here, and this is what a event looks like. It'll have a picture of what was created by someone. I'll show you how to do that, and then it'll say when it is happening. It'll say happening now. It'll have the title. He put in the details about what he was going to be addressing. He put in the speakers. We're going to go through all of that. You're also going to see all the people who have selected attend. And what's so great about that is you can click on them and you can see all of them lined up that you can see. And then you can connect with the people who your LinkedIn will allow you to connect with. As you can see, I do not have a premium version of LinkedIn. So if I had a premium version, I'll be able to see everyone and be able to connect to them. But I am able to connect to this person. So I'm going to go ahead and connect with them. All right. So going into LinkedIn. So you go from your profile, and I want to show you something. Now, if you want to do a LinkedIn audio room, it's beneficial to take some steps before that. And those steps is to have an optimized a LinkedIn page. So at least have your banner set up, your picture set up, who you are, what you're doing, and these bits filled in, okay? Because people are not going to be inclined to interact with you if you don't have a profile or come to your event if you don't have a profile that's set up at least this above the fold section. Okay. All right. Another thing I want to share is right here at the top, they'll show you analytics, and this is beneficial for everyone. I have to say, before I did LinkedIn audio rooms, which was about 3 weeks ago, I only had 2,000 impressions. Now that I've been doing them, and it started off, let me just tell you the story. I said, okay, I'm going to do a LinkedIn audio room. I did it on a Wednesday. It was so great. I said, ooh, that feels so good. I'm going to do it the next day. So I did it on Thursday, and I did it on Friday too. And I was like, this was a whirlwind, but it was amazing. I really enjoyed it. And in that time, I was able to have 300 people connect with me, not actually in the LinkedIn audio room, but they connected with me to my profile because LinkedIn pushed my profile out to more people because I am utilizing the platform. So I was able to connect with more people who sent me connection requests. So this is a great tool for you. You may get in a LinkedIn audio room and you may have to build an audience in there for people to be there, but it doesn't really matter. It's about being seen on and connecting with people. And it doesn't mean that you have to have a lot of people come to your event. That's what's so great I like about LinkedIn audio rooms. So this was like 200. Now it's 600 in 3 weeks. I'm almost to 3,000 followers. I was like at 1,000 something, which is, it's great. This within 3 weeks, I have such a high amount. Also, you see these are like green here. This is what you want. You want it to be going up instead of red going down with the impressions and the follows. So when you do LinkedIn audio rooms, you will have it be green and have those things percentages, as in you're elevating in the amount of people that are seeing your post and amount of people that's following you and what you're doing. So I wanted to show you that was on there. It came into analytics and tools. The other thing I wanted to show you was down here under creator tools. Now, you have to have signed yourself up to be a creator to do audio events. And I will go back to show you how to set yourself up as a creator if you are not set up as a creator. But so you have your creator tools. And so here's the LinkedIn Live, the audio event right here. You click learn more and you can go and learn more about it. And I want you all to know about this because it teaches you everything here. I'm doing a mini session, but this will show you how to create one, the best practices to promote, and how to host one. It gives you the bits right here on this page. So you can go there and get additional information. Now, let me just say this. I haven't read that. And I'm just going with the flow and going with how I do things. And it's been beneficial. So I just want to tell you, but as for people who like to read more information and have all the information, there's information. That's where you can go right here under your analytics is for you to read more about how to do it. So let's go down here. This is how you change yourself. This is a space under resources. You change yourself to on for creator mode. So you click on it and it comes on and you have to set yourself up to be creator mode. So if I want to turn it off or turn it on, it'll be right down here. But you want to have it on to be able to get these tools to be able to have on your profile. Okay. So let me go back and let's get started and get going into creating your LinkedIn audio room. Okay. So you will go down and you would do just like you were going to create a post. Create a post. You'll go right over here to create an event. It'll be the little calendar here. And then it takes you straight into putting in your image. The image must be 480 pixels. Now, that's easy because you can just go to your Canva and put in 480 pixels. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop over to Canva right now for you. All right, hold on for just a minute. I'm popping over to Canva and I'm sharing my screen here so you can see that I've popped over to Canva and gonna find my event. Here's my event. Here is my poster that I'm gonna put up for my event. So I just put in what it is, a picture, the date. You can pretty much put whatever you want on here. It's just a picture that goes along with the event. All right. Now, the way you know that it's the right size is you go to Magic Switch and you go to custom size. And you want to put in for the width 480 and it'll automatically make it 315 pixels. Okay. That's how you know you have the right size. And then you create and have that, right? Okay. So just wanted to show that to you. I had a question in the chat. I will address that in just a minute. So let's get back to LinkedIn. And let me share that screen. So we're back over here and we're going to put it in. So we're going to click on that, upload your image, and it takes you to your being able to pull it up. So I pulled it up and it sits right there in there for me. Right. And then I click apply. Then after I have that set up, okay, mini training, then I go to keep it online. You're going to go down and select LinkedIn audio event. You're going to select and type in the name. If you're doing normal ones, regular ones, which I was doing, you deserve wellness, eliminating imposter syndrome, it will put it in here for you. It'll already be there for you. But here is event. And so I'm going to call this mini training. LinkedIn Audio Room. All right. And so it's going to be today, like we are here right now, today at, well, I can't put in, you can't put in a date that was a time that was already passed. So I'm going to put in 6:30. All right. And then I'll leave that just like it is because that's all going to change. So you put the date in, start, and you put the end date. Okay. Then what I like to do is to make things simple and easy is I get my description from ChatGPT. All right. And the easiest thing to do is to just go over there and ask it to give you a compelling. So I'm going to pull it up for you. ChatGPT. Oh, and you can go to any of your favorite AIs to just get something real quick to put in, or you can here we go, or you can decide to just write your own. Of course, you can do that, of course, but I like to just say write a compelling description for LinkedIn Audio Room. And I like to tell it exactly what I want because it knows specifically what to put in for this particular thing. So LinkedIn Audio Room with topic mini training, LinkedIn Audio Room, and it's going to spit out something for me. And then I'll put note the benefits of learning this method. All right, so I'm gonna let it spit out. Okay, blah, 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 blah. You know, of course, you're gonna, normally you will read this and make sure that it is exactly what you want. It says elevate your skills with mini training, LinkedIn Audio Room. Okay, that's great. Okay, and it just says all the things: amplify your presence, build authentic relationships, boost engagement. Okay, great. Okay, you know, just take it. Take the information here. They even do hashtags for you, what you can learn, all of that. Okay, so then you take it and you put it in the event. So let me share that tab. You just copy and paste it over there. Bloop. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, now you got a description. Then you go over here. Of course, okay, you should read this and not just put something up. Read through it, make sure it says everything you wanted to say, craft it to sound like you, and all the things. But LinkedIn put in particular reasons because people want to know, why do I want to come to this thing? What's the benefits of it? So it's great to put this in, and you put this in the description, but you're also going to put it in another place. So you need to put in your speakers. So I'm going to put in myself, right, as a speaker. And it now right here is important. Just in case you have technical difficulties, just in case like you only have a few people show up or maybe nobody show up, it is a good thing to have a moderator or someone that does it with you. A friend or somebody who can be there with you to acknowledge people who come into the room, somebody who is helping manage like the flow of the space. Now, I'll have to say one thing about LinkedIn Audio Room is they do not have any control though to be able to pull people up or close the room down. But they can hold the space open and keep the energy flowing if something happens to you. And they can acknowledge other people, and you can also hand it off to them to do different things. So I'm going to put Lauren in here. Yeah. And I'm going to put in Becky. Okay, so I'm going to say that I talked with you all and then these people, and then they said, yes, they're going to do this audio room with me. They'll come, right? And you can put people in here and they may not be able to come, but it's good to have sometimes some speakers there, especially if you're going to do a regular thing and they haven't committed to everything, but just to have their information in. that allows you to cast a bigger net of people that will see your LinkedIn audio room. Okay, so then you click next. Okay, and then you get to a point where you're going to post about it. It's going to be a post on your profile, and this is where you would then tag in the comments the other speakers, but they're also going to get an alert saying, hey, are you willing to be a speaker here? And then they'll say yes, and then they'll take your event and they will put it and share it on their profile. So I'm just going to copy and paste the information that I got from old Gilly. I call ChatGPT Gilly, and I'm just going to put in just a bit of the information that it gave me, not all of it. What you'll learn: setting up LinkedIn audio rooms, crafting, join us. Okay, so right here, put some space in there. Don't want to miss, save the date. Okay, actually, I'm just going to leave it just like that. All right, so here is what I'm going to also put. So what I put in the description is also what I put here. All right, that's the easy way to do it. You can always also tag your speakers in here. I think that would probably be a good idea. So I'll tag people in. Okay, and so then they will also see this, that it's popped up. Okay, so because I don't want to alert people who I put on here, I'm not going to tag them in here, but I'm going to post it, and then you'll see that it posts on your profile. And where you find it is on your profile under events. All right, so let me go ahead and refresh my screen because it needs to get it refreshed to be able to see it. So then here we go. Let's go up here and check it. Under events, here we go, mini training. There we are. I'm going to click on it because I want you all to see what it looks like. So it looks like me and the what you put up, the same way that other one looked, all set up. The speakers are down here, right? And it says pending if they haven't confirmed that they're going to be there. And so I want to show this to you because after you do this, you need to then click invite people. And what's the issue is that I just ran into, usually there's an invite button, but the button says join. And it says join because it's supposed to happen at 6:30. So let me go ahead and go in here and change this time. You can manage it by editing the event. Okay. Go down here. I'm going to edit it to 7:30 because I need to see the invite option to show you all. So I'm editing the event to 7:30. Now I see the share button and the invite. Now, this is what I need you to know. In order to promote your event, you need to share it out to your network. So first, I will go on here, companies that you are in line with. I like to do industries. So I'm in professional services. I'm in business consulting and services. So I click those two and I show the results of that. These are people who are that I'm connected to. All right. So I have 2,000 something people that I'm connected to. So I'm going to scroll down here and scroll and scroll and keep scrolling until I get a nice amount of people that I'm going to, and you can go through here and select, but I don't select particular people. I just scroll down, scroll and scroll, and we're just going to stop right here. So I'm scrolling down. And now after scrolling down, I'm going to click this button up here. And now it's going to send it to 169 people. So I click invite 169. And if I were you, I would just keep on scrolling until you get to the end of the list and invite them all. And what's so great about that is they see you're doing something. Even if they don't come to it, they'll get an announcement and reminder of it because you invited them, but also they'll see that you're doing something and what you're doing. So then if you have something else, they'll be more prone to come and be a part of it or talk with you and interact with you, because you can have all these people in your network that you don't even talk to and interact with, but this gives them a reason to interact with you. All right. So I'm not going to click invite because I'm going to delete this event. All right. But you would click invite. So I'm going to discard all this. And so then that you see this right here, you invite people, you can repost this to your feed. You can send it as a message as well. So I could send this out to, right, if I was going to send it out to Becky, okay, I'm going to send it out to Lauren. There you are. I'm going to send it out to my friend Simone. I'm going to send it out to people specifically. You can do it that way. Then AI, and I call AI for LinkedIn and Lenny. Lenny actually give you some suggestion. Oh, you want to send it to them? You might want to send it to them. You might want to send it to them. What about to them? What about to them? You can send it to personal messages to these people. Now, what I want you to know is this is a group message. So that means that all these people will see each other. So you may want to do it that way, or you may not. It matters on how you feel, if it's okay to send out a group message, if that's good for you. You could take it and copy the link, and you can do the same I can send, for example, this Lucy over here. I can send it to her, bloop. And I actually did send it, so I hope she's not confused. So I sent her this event, and it looks like this. So I'm just inviting her to it, and she can view the event and attend. All right. So there's lots of option in here to promote. You can put it on Twitter. You can put it on Facebook. It'll immediately go over there for you. Also managing. You can manage the attendees. So when the attendees come, you can manage them by like being able to send messages to them and remind them of the event, right? Like if you want to put a reminder in, you'll see all the people that selected that they'll attend, and you'll put a reminder in. If you want to edit, you already saw that. Canceling is when you don't want to do the event. For example, I had an event that was supposed to happen today, and we needed to reschedule it and postpone it till Tuesday. So we went ahead and canceled one. No, we edited it. But if we were not going to go back and do it, then we were going to cancel it because we didn't want to delete everything that we had done and all the traction and all the attendees and everything that happened from the event. We wanted to keep all that information. But for this one, because we're not going to do it at all, I'm going to delete. And it says here, it deletes all the posts, it deletes the conversation, deletes everything about it. So we're going to delete it because we're not going to have this event at all. I was just sharing with you on how to do it. So now you know how to do a LinkedIn audio room. And I've told you a lot of different bits of how to promote it as well. And send it out to your profile, to your people, and where it shows up on your profile. So if you have any questions, please send me a message or let me know what you think about that. But I want to share one last thing with you before we go, because we are almost out of time. And so I want to share one last thing with you is that, remember when I said earlier that you need someone to be there for you or to at least moderate the room and to hold space for you, just in case your technology doesn't work or your auto's not working, or they can help you with different things. Well, I want to share with you an offering that I have. Like I told you, I'm not a LinkedIn trainer, and people have just asked me about that, but I am someone who would love to be your wing woman. And your wing woman in that I'm Erica Kessie, and I offer a lot of dynamic information. I love being involved with people and being their wing woman and promoting them. So I'm good at sending information over, talking through what's going on. I'm very good at helping you train in whatever way that you need to, and just holding space for you. So I just wanted to share that with you. I have an offering of that I want to share with you, and I'm just going to take you through this here. And so I have a lot of opportunities where I have spoken and engaged with people, and I just want to share that with you. And I want you to know that many entrepreneurs and startups have trouble putting themselves out there on social media. So let me be your wing woman. And then why me? Because I have a plethora of local and national, international connections due to the complexity of all the roles that I serve in. So this is just more of what I've been able to do. And also, there's opportunities for me to be there and to do conferences with you and collaborate with you and be on my podcast. And I love doing live-a-thons to get a goal done. For example, you want a certain amount of memberships or you want to get a certain amount of clients for something, we could do a live-a-thon and keep pushing that and chatting and talking through yourself. We can also do special StreamYards where I can set a StreamYard up for you and we can put it into all the places that you are promoting as well as my own audience. So I wanted to share that with you because I am offering that to you and to anyone who's interested in me being their wing woman. And what it is, if it's 2 activities, you and I can talk about what that looks like for us to do 2 activities together. And I'm only going to charge $397 for that. And if you want me to set the event up and do promotion around it, it's $597. And lastly, if you want to do 4 events and have me set up the event and also do a really engaging social media and a sales page around it, then that's $997. So if you know someone that'll be interested in that, somebody who say, I don't want to put myself out there, but they know they want, but they know they should, I am be happy to help them do that. And lastly, you can become a partner with me and work with me in many different ways. Here's how you reach me, or you can reach out to me, bit.ly/15Erica chat, and we can chat about it. So just wanted to share that. And so thank you so much, you all, for your time. And actually, what's so funny is I was not even sharing this tab. I was going through this thing, but was not sharing this. Funny. So here we go. I'm just sharing what I was just talking about. Many entrepreneurs and startups have trouble putting themselves out there on social media. Let me be your wing woman. And I have these packages if you are willing, if you are considering that, or if you know someone who wants somebody to be their wing woman. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to stop recording.